One of the biggest time wasters for any business is manually checking inboxes, reading every message, deciding what to do with it, then writing a reply. This workflow eliminates that entirely. So this is a multi-channel customer support automation that I built in n8n. It handles emails and form submissions simultaneously, uses AI to classify every message, routes it automatically, and then either resolves it instantly or escalates it to the right person or your team. Alright, as you can see here, let me just zoom this. Okay, zoom it in. Alright, so we have two input channels here, a Gmail inbox and also a web form. For this web form, I use Tally. What this workflow does is that this node is a code node. It just basically determines which input it came from. It will pass that data into our knowledge base node. Our knowledge base node is basically just everything that the business information, everything that the AI should know about the business, everything that's in here. If it's in the customer inquiry, then it should auto resolve the message, right? And then it will pass that knowledge base into our AI. For this workflow, I used Groq chat model, which is free, by the way, but we can use any other AI model. It will then parse that AI response. So what this AI do is that it will classify that customer message. It will determine the tone of the message. It will summarize it. It will decide if it's auto-resolvable or not, right? It will parse that response using, again, a code node here. All of those will be logged into the Airtable that I've prepared. Here is a decision path, all right? Based on the AI's responses, it will either go this path or this path. True, if it's auto-resolvable, it will go here. It will wait for 30 seconds. I just put 30 seconds here, so it's shorter for the demo, but definitely this could be longer. It will generate a time-based greeting. It will After that, it will send an auto reply message to the customer and will mark that as resolved. In our Airtable, there will be a checkbox. We will see later. If it's not auto-resolvable, it should be escalated to the team. It will send a message or alert to the Slack team. Wait for 30 seconds. We could also remove this one if it's really urgent, and then send a message to the customer acknowledging that the team has received their message. And then both of these routes, they will log the response time. They will get the response timer. It basically will just get how long it took for us to respond to the inquiry. It takes around seconds plus this waiting time. Later we'll see that and then also log that to the Airtable. Now let's see this in action. Let me show you an example. Okay, for our first example, I will be using the Gmail trigger, right? Right. So I will use a message that I've prepared earlier. We'll just get this message. So this should be auto-resolved. Right, so this is a question about return. So as you can see here, the customer is asking, they want to know if how long refunds usually take to process. This is included here in our knowledge base. So we're assuming this could be auto-resolved and the AI will know that, right? Recipient is this, right? Let's just send it. Now we just wait, right? It's important to note that this Gmail trigger, it pulls data every 1 minute. What it means is that it checks this inbox every 1 minute. As you can see, we've received it. This workflow checks it every 1 minute. If there's a new message, this node will trigger. We should wait for its response after the AI has classified it, drafted the response. It will then send it to the customer as a reply. After this, after we receive the message, we'll check on the Airtable, and I also included a reference number so we can cross-reference it. Okay, now we just wait for it, for its response. Alright, here it is, the AI response. As you can see, we got a response. We didn't have to do anything, right? We just instructed the AI to drop the response appropriately based on the customer's inquiry. Again, if it's in this knowledge base, it can be, auto-resolved, right? So the AI decided that it should be auto-resolved. So it made a response. As you can see, response are processed within 5 to 7 days. It's in here, 5 to 7 business days, right? And it also has a reference number, so we can cross-reference here. As you can see, it's 117, it ends with 3935, 117 3935. So we're sure this was exactly that message, this entry, right? This is customer's name, their email, so we're logging their email, their message, category, urgency is medium, sentiment is neutral, the language that they used, it was auto-resolved. And so we sent an AI response to them, right? And it took 35 seconds for us to respond. Now, let me show you what happens in a more serious situation. So for this one, we're going to use this form, the web form, or this trigger, right? This note. Again, I will use the message that I prepared earlier, right? Email, same email that I used. I will use a different name, of course. Let's say her name is Christina. I don't know, Magdangal. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the content of their message. They are very disappointed. They ordered a blue jacket in size medium, but they received a red shirt in size small. So this is serious, right? Should be escalated. Now we just have to submit this one. All right. And for this node, this triggers automatically. Okay, since this is a webhook, it triggers automatically, right? When we receive a response or a submission from a customer, this will automatically trigger. It should go in this path, okay, escalation path. So therefore, we should check the escalation alert on the Slack. So it's 11:52. As you can see here, there is a message here, 11:51. The reference number is 177 and ends with 08619. Let's check it on our Airtable. 177 08619. Okay, so we're just cross-referencing. So again, this part, all right, that the AI decided all of this, which channel it was from, the category, the urgency, it was high, the sentiment, they were angry, they were disappointed. And it also drafted a summary of their message so the team could be notified. And then let's check. This is what the customer will receive. After that, they will receive an acknowledgement message, as what I've mentioned before. All right. This is what it will look like. Thank you for reaching out. We received a message. This is their reference number. Let's check again. So the urgency is high, sentiment angry, language that they used English. It was escalated, therefore there was no AI response sent to them, only an acknowledgement message. For this one, it took 33 seconds for them to get a reply. Again, we could modify this. We could also just remove this so they could get a message instantaneously. After we send an alert to the Slack, they get an acknowledgement message right away. That's it for our main workflow. It logs everything. Now we'll go through to our next workflow. So this workflow is very simple. It just sends a daily support report to the owner. It triggers every 7 p.m., fetches all tickets from today. So every message that we received today will be sent to our email, the business email. Summarizes the total messages that we received, how many messages were auto-resolved, how many were escalated, right? And also the average response time. We'll just execute it because it's not 7 p.m. Let's check the email. All right, here is what it should look like. A daily support report. Today is May 27th, 2026. We received a total of 8 tickets. Let's check that. So 8 tickets. Okay. Average response time is 34 seconds. 5 were auto-resolved and 3 were escalated. Imagine just for a business getting 20 to 30 support messages every day. This should probably save around 2 to 3 hours of their manual work every single day. Again, that's the power of automation. Thank you for watching, and I hope I was able to explain this very well to you.